Chris Brooks. I'm currently teaching 3 classes online for Pro English. We have a lot of wonderful students. We've been working together for 3 weeks now, and we will begin our 4th week shortly. I was asked back in January of 2021 to teach these classes online in order to help the students with their pronunciation, to help build their vocabulary and their phrase vocabulary, and to expose them just in general to a native speaker's accent. These classes are online because I live in the capital city of Czech Republic, in Prague. And this is where I learned about Pro English. About 1.5 years ago, they came to visit Prague, and I got to teach some of the students there at a school called OCA, and it was the summer program. And I guess I left enough of an impression on the students that they actually gave me this. So this wonderful key to the city of Belgorod has been hanging on my refrigerator ever since. So I am not from Czechia. I'm actually from the United States. I grew up in Southern California, and I lived in the Midwest, in the upper Midwest, for about 10 years, near Chicago and Detroit. I lived in Seattle, in the Pacific Northwest, and I lived in San Francisco for a time. Through all of those cities and all of those regions, I've been exposed to various languages. Of course, in Southern California, I was exposed to Spanish, and so I can speak a little bit of Spanish, not much. In high school and in university, I studied German, so I know quite a bit of German. And I also learned a little bit of Chinese, just to expose myself to the language. It's a very interesting language, somewhat difficult. So I did not study for very long, but I can order a cup of coffee if I need to, if I get stuck in Beijing. When I was living in San Francisco, I worked for a company that was in Japan, and so I learned a little bit of Japanese. This is also a very difficult language, but again, I know enough to order a cup of coffee if I get stuck in Tokyo. I also lived in Denmark for 4 years, the small nation just nestled between Sweden and Germany. And since I lived there for so long, I learned quite a bit of Danish. I'm close to being fluent in Danish. I can have a very good conversation if I need to. And now I live in Czechia, so I actually know a bit of Czech. A bit better than a beginner, but I still need some work, I think. The school that I worked for many years here in Prague is actually a Russian school. And so through my interaction with many of my students, I learned quite a bit of Russian. And I've learned to read a bit of Cyrillic because of my exposure to Greek letters and just kind of learning through my students. So I can often recognize Cyrillic, but I read very, very slowly. So I don't know much Russian. I know much more Czech than I know Russian, but it helps. I studied for quite a while in university. I studied math and physics, and I did a lot of tutoring and teaching of those subjects at the university level and also at the high school level. So I've been teaching for quite a while. The reason why I'm in Czech Republic is because there are many programs that allow one to get certified as teaching English in a foreign language. And so I switched from this math and physics background to teaching English because it's much more versatile. I can do a lot more. I can live in a lot of different places. I can take a lot of new jobs. So currently teaching English. I would love to teach math and physics if I can find the right program to do so. But yeah, currently teaching English. I've been enjoying it very much. And yeah, if you have any questions at all, you can always contact me either through my contacts at Pro English or directly.